In the stillness of night, when the world sleeps soundly, history whispers secrets only the brave enough to listen can hear. From the ruins of crumbling castles to the heart of stolen tombs, the spirits of our ancestors linger waiting for their tales to be told. Deep within the frigid north, beneath the glow of the northern lights, lies the frozen wasteland of Siberia. Here, a woman walked alone, the biting wind whipping strands of hair across her determined face. Her name was Irina Spartakivna, and she was on a pilgrimage to find her roots. Her journey led her to the edge of a frozen lake, where amidst the ice, the skeleton of a wooden boat peeked out, a relic of a bygone era. With trembling hands, Irina began to dig, driven by a need to uncover the truth. The harsh Siberian sun beat down on her back as she painstakingly cleared layer after layer of earth and debris. Finally, the secret hidden beneath the earth was revealed. A single boot, its leather hardened by years of exposure, emerged from the icy ground. This was more than just an artifact. It was a link to the past, a tangible connection to her heritage. But the discovery didn't end there. Deeper still, Irina uncovered an ancient cache of letters, their words frozen in time. As she carefully brushed the dirt off each fragile sheet, the faded ink told a tale of resilience and love. These letters whispered of a life long gone, of families torn apart by war, of lovers separated by fate, and of dreams that echoed across the ages. Irina felt their spirits rise from the frozen earth, their voices carried on the wind. Each crease, each smudge became a portal to the past. She could almost hear the paper rustle with their memories. The boot, the letters, all bore witness to the strength of the human spirit and the bonds that transcend even the harshest winters. Now let us travel back to a world of opulence and intrigue, to the lavish courts of 18th century France. Picture a grand ballroom ablaze with candlelight, where the air hums with the melody of harpsichords and the murmur of silk gowns brushing against polished marble floors. At the heart of it all stood Marie-Louise Lisbeth de Bourbon, better known as Madame de Pompadour. Her name would become synonymous with luxury, elegance, and power. But behind the satin and velvet, a different story unfolded. Born into a world of privilege, Madame de Pompadour knew no want. Yet despite the gilded cage of her existence, she yearned for more. Her spirit chafed against the confines of courtly life, and her heart ached for a deeper connection. Like a caged bird singing to an unseen audience, she poured her emotions into writing. Her quill danced across the parchment, weaving tales of love, longing, and loss. Her words became her solace, her confidants, capturing the essence of a life both blessed and burdened. Through her letters and writings, we catch glimpses of a woman ahead of her time. She grappled with philosophical quandaries, pondered the complexities of the human heart, and criticized the rigid etiquette that stifled genuine emotions. Her words also served as a weapon, a shield, and a tool of manipulation in the treacherous game of courtly politics. Like a warrior wielding a finely honed blade, she parried attacks, delivered cutting retorts, and forged alliances through her written word. For Madame de Pompadour understood that in the grand theater of Versailles, one could just as easily rise to prominence through the power of the pen as through the might of the sword. She left behind a legacy woven with threads of love, power, and melancholy, forever enshrined in the hallowed halls of history across the vast expanse of time and space. Let us now transport ourselves to the heart of the mighty Roman Empire. Imagine the bustling forum, a sea of togas rippling like waves, the echo of gladiators' steel clashing resounding through the ages, and the scent of roasted meats mingling with the perfume of exotic spices. Amidst this grandeur stood the formidable figure of Julia Misa. Hailing from a lineage of emperors, she held the distinction of being the grandmother of the infamous Romulus Augustulus, the last emperor of the Western Roman Empire. But her life was not merely a footnote in history books. Oh no, for Julia Misa was a woman of ambition, cunning, and fierce determination. Her story is a testament to the strength and resilience of the female spirit in a world dominated by men. Julia Misa navigated the treacherous waters of imperial politics with the grace of a seasoned sailor. She played a pivotal role in the reigns of several emperors, pulling strings from the shadows, ensuring her family's legacy endured. She was a strategist, a diplomat, and a survivor, all rolled into one. Yet beneath the layers of power, a deep sadness lingered. Julia Misa's personal life was marred by tragedy and betrayal, leaving her with a heavy heart and a thirst for vengeance. Like a tigress protecting her cub, she fiercely defended her family's honor, even in the darkest of times. Through it all, she remained stoic, her resolve unwavering. Julia Misa's story serves as a reminder that even in the face of overwhelming odds, the human spirit can endure. Her life, though shrouded in the dust of ancient Rome, continues to resonate, inspiring awe and admiration in equal measure. Our next stop takes us to the vibrant streets of 1922 Paris, where the air crackled with artistic fervor and the city's bohemian spirit. At the center of this creative whirlwind stood Emily, a young woman with eyes that mirrored the Seine and a spirit as free as the pigeons dotting the Champs de Mars. Her canvas became her battlefield, her brush strokes the weapons of her artistry. But life was not a tranquil stroll along the banks of the Seine. It was a tempestuous journey punctuated by the storms of World War I. Having witnessed the horrors of the Great War, Emmy yearned to make sense of the madness, to find beauty in the ruins. And so she picked up her paintbrush. With each stroke, she wove a tapestry of resilience, depicting the scars of war and the indomitable spirit of humanity. Her art was a cry of anguish, a lament for lost innocence, and a celebration of life in the face of death. Through her paintings, she gave voice to the voiceless, immortalizing the fallen and honoring the survivors. Amélie's story is a testament to the healing power of art and the enduring strength of the human spirit. In a world that had known too much suffering, she emerged as a beacon of hope, reminding us that even in the darkest of times, beauty and resilience can prevail. As the night deepens and the moon climbs higher in the sky, let us turn our attention to the heart of Renaissance Florence. Picture a world where marble sang with the touch of Michelangelo and where the Medici family held sway over the city's fate. Amidst this backdrop of artistic brilliance and political intrigue stood Caterina Sforza, a woman whose spirit defied the constraints of her time. Known as the Serpentina, she was a force to be reckoned with. Caterina was a patron of the arts, a shrewd political strategist, and a relentless defender of her family's interests. Her influence resonated through the halls of power, shaping the course of Florence's destiny. However, life was not always a stroll through the Boboli garden for Caterina. She faced exile, imprisonment, and the constant threat of betrayal. Yet through it all, she stood firm, a resolve as unshakable as the medieval walls that encircled the city. Her story is a tapestry woven with threads of ambition, courage, and the relentless pursuit of justice. And finally, let us venture to the mystical realm of ancient Egypt, where the sands of time hold secrets that continue to fascinate. Amidst the colossal pyramids and the enigmatic Sphinx, there existed a woman whose identity remains shrouded in mystery. We know her as the Lady of the Lake, a title bestowed upon her due to her discovery in the vicinity of a lake near Cairo. Her tale is one of intrigue, power, and the enduring allure of the Nile's embrace, unearthed. From her watery tomb, her presence evokes a haunting beauty that transcends the boundaries of time. The Lady of the Lake was not just a bystander in the unfolding drama of ancient Egyptian life. No, she was a participant, a witness to the rise and fall of pharaohs, and a silent observer of the rituals that shaped a civilization. Her story is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the mysteries that lie dormant beneath the desert sands. In the tapestry of history, each thread, no matter how seemingly insignificant, contributes to the rich fabric of our collective past. The women who once walked the earth are gone, but their stories endure. They serve as reminders that life, like the sands of time, flows relentlessly forward, carrying with it the hopes, dreams, and struggles of those who came before us. So as we drift into slumber, may their echoes guide us, their spirits inspire us, and their stories enrich our understanding of the world we inhabit today, for in their journeys, we often find reflections of our own, And in their triumphs and tribulations, we discover echoes of the timeless human experience, sweet dreams until we meet again under the starlight.